Hello everyone, and thanks for taking some time out of your day to visit my channel. And I'm coming back to you today with another reaction to a brand new Sabaton song. So I'm really excited about this one because this is a story I'm familiar with. I think a lot of people are probably aware, but if you don't know, the Christmas Truce essentially was when in World War One, in the like the battles of the trenches, where I believe it kind of came to a stalemate. Like both sides were running out of men and supplies. Things kind of came to a stalemate, and they decided to sort of have an unofficial truce at Christmas time. And there's so many little stories and details from it, but I think the one that everyone knows is that the opposing sides had a game of football in no man's land, which is just such a crazy thing to imagine. So I'm not going to get too much into the story because I imagine we're going to see it in this video, but I'm very excited. I've had a lot of good things. A lot of you people have been telling me to react to this one. So yeah, let's not waste any more time. Let's get to it. Just quickly, it's amazing to see the progression of Sabaton videos throughout the years, and obviously as they've got more popular, their budgets increase, and now I'm seeing more videos where they are playing the starring role in their own videos, which is great because they're such great storytellers and they deserve to be the actors in these, and you can see how much of a higher production this is. Yeah, this is awesome.
Come on, man, wake up! Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hannes! Come on!
Silence. Oh, I remember the silence on a cold winter day. After many months on the battlefield, and we were used to the violence, then all the cannons went silent, and the snow fell. Voices sang to me from no man's land. We are all friends. And today we're all brothers, tonight we're all friends. Our moment of peace in a war that never ends. Today we're all brothers, we drink and unite. Now Christmas has arrived and the snow turns the ground white. Hear carols from the trenches, we sing a holy night. Our guns laid to rest on snowflakes. Our Christmas in the trenches, our Christmas on the front, far from home.
Oh my, I mean, this story gets me emotional as it is, but I could already feel myself welling up a bit just from this. Oh, this is unlike anything they've done before, in my opinion. This is so incredibly well done. Where do I begin? Just carrying on from my last point, again, just the production of this video is incredible. Some of the camera work is gorgeous. And this is, I don't recall hearing a Sabaton with that kind of piano intro. I know Joachim does a lot of the synth work and a lot of keys work in a lot of songs, but I feel like he's really got a prominent, he's playing the piano at a very prominent position in the song here, and it sounds so lovely. The kind of the melody that he's playing actually reminds me a little bit of The Ecstasy of Gold by Ennio Morricone. Slight, and like with the chord progression, it was kind of similar there, which is cool, and I feel like that kind of is a similar feel to what's happening here. But also just how simple that was. I mean, so often Sabaton goes straight into a song, all guns blazing, and you kind of got a bit of something at the start just to sort of wet your whistle, and then everything cut out, and it was just Joachim and the piano. It's so well produced. You can hear every fiber of his vocal cords as he's singing. The texture that he gets is just astounding. Like, I've tried to recreate it, and I just cannot do it. He's either born with this voice, or he's trained himself. Probably a mixture of the two. But it's so, I don't know how to like describe it. His voice and what it does to me. It's just so powerful. Lyrics are beautiful, and the chorus is suddenly very, it's so uplifting, because this story, it really is like, it's both. I find it both really inspiring and both very sad. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I feel like having a song that's got this very melancholy verse and then suddenly like a very uplifting, inspiring chorus, and it blends so nicely together. I can tell already that this is just going to be one of my new favorite Sabaton songs. I'm feeling so moved by this, and we're only 2 or 3 minutes in. All right, let's just keep going.
Snowflakes, a Christmas in the trenches, a Christmas on the front, far from home. Madness, how I remember the sadness. We were hiding our tears in a foreign land where we faced our fears. We were soldiers, carried the war on our shoulders for our nations. What are you doing? Is that when we bury our friends? We were all friends. And today we're all brothers, tonight we're all friends. Our moment of peace in a war that never ends. Today we're all brothers, we drink and unite. Now Christmas has arrived and the snow turns the ground white. Hear carols from the trenches, we sing a holy night. Our guns lay to rest on old snowflakes. A Christmas in the trenches, a Christmas on the front, far from home.
Oh, the song is a beautiful flow to it as well. I mean, I really am getting emotional. It's interesting that obviously it's kind of a bit tongue-in-cheek humor, seeing them sort of bring their instruments. Like, I love that moment where Tommy looks behind him like, oh yeah, there's that guitar that I decided to bring to war. And it's interesting. It's cool that they showed the bagpipes playing as well, because I know this is the wrong war, but I know in World War II, for D-Day, I believe that the Scottish regiment, when they landed and the boats opened, they did have people playing bagpipes as they landed on the beaches, which is kind of crazy to imagine. So I do wonder, like, actually, did they allow soldiers to bring any other items? I would have assumed it was just like the bare essentials. And I mean, I doubt they had. Obviously, they didn't have a piano rolled out onto no man's land. But it's just it's a symbol, obviously, that they are more than just soldiers. They're real people that have a love for art and, you know, all these other everyday things that we enjoy. And it's a beautiful symbol because all these men that were just obviously caught up in this terrible war and, you know, doing the bidding of the people at the top, you know, there's this atmosphere of hostility and anger, and it's incomprehensible, yet they're able to put that aside. And the lyrics are so beautiful. We're talking about today we're brothers, like for a time we put everything aside, you know, all these English, French, German, whoever else is involved, they're just normal men who like football and music and just are finding a common ground. And it's one of the most inspiring stories I feel that's come out of, you know, either of the great wars. But Sabaton are just doing such a wonderful job of presenting this. I was worried in a way, not worried, but like I was very interested to see how Sabaton were going to portray this. And I know there's a bit to go yet, but it's because it's such an incredible story, and they really are just doing it justice, and it's so powerful. Anyway, pull myself together, let's keep this going.
Turns the ground white. On Christmas on the front line, we walk among our friends. We don't think about tomorrow. The battle will commence when we celebrate your Christmas. We thought about our friends, those who never made it home when the battle had commenced.
Fuck. Oh, I am stunned. I'm at a loss for words. And often when there's like a really long video with long credits, I'll just pause it. But the music for the credits there was equally stunning. And good old Floor Jansen was doing the vocals for that. I was feeling very moved by the operatic vocals there. So that's awesome. Like, I know her and the drummer, I forgot his name. I know her and the drummer are married, so it kind of makes sense. But whew, I mean, you probably saw I was, kind of just tearing up there. And it's just such an incredible story, and they did such good justice to it. Wonderful, tasteful, touching moments at the end. I love that moment where he's using the candle just to show the less we forget. They are just wonderful storytellers, and they are not only is their music just astoundingly wonderful and beautiful, a range of beautiful, hard-hitting, and every emotion in between, but they tell these important stories that tell a lot about humanity and who we are, and it's such an incredible story. I'm a bit unsure on the details, and I don't know how accurate all the records are, but it's just hard to imagine how that even begins. Like, surely it took one person to kind of like in the video, either hold up their hat or a white flag, and someone had to be the first, like risk their life, surely, for this to happen. It's just crazy to think, and it's just amazing that in the depths of hell of a war like this, that humans can put everything aside and just be brothers, just be friends, and that is so inspiring and beautiful. But then the fact that they just have to go back to the war, like the next day, like straight away, they're just back to killing each other. It's just so sad. But it's a really important story, I feel, and it says a lot. And it's just such a wonderful song. I love the way the flow of it. That intro that just pulls you in, and you're in this world. And Joachim's voice, the melody lines, it's just a wonderful flow throughout. I really, really want to listen to this again because it was just so powerful. Goosebumps throughout. Absolutely wonderful piece of work. The Sabaton boys have just killed it again. As I said, the video production was incredible. Even the end credits were enthralling. We got Floor Jansen giving us the operatic vocals at the end. I mean, that really just ticked all the boxes for me. That was wonderful. All right, I think we'll wrap that one up. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I certainly enjoyed this one. As always happy to hear any recommendations or feedback. Please leave that down below. And if you want to support me, you can hit the like button or the subscribe button. That would be lovely. And I will sign off for today, and I'll see you next time.